Hello, hello, welcome on back to another episode of SkySaga. This is still an Alpha 6. We're still doing things. We are going to do today's daily challenge of an unstable common Arctic keystone. And with us we have, well, forest-based damage reduction gear, so not the best for this area, but hopefully the defense it provides normally is going to be good enough. We also have the Shadow Steel Chill Spike, which deals additional damage to Arctic enemies with a 3 times strength modification. I got our food and whatnot. Also have the backup Gray Steel Force Blade on us just in case. Um, yeah, kind of geared up for it. I hope you guys enjoyed last episode. By the way, it was a bit of a weird one for me to even record, considering it was mostly spent parkouring around the world. And you know what I forgot to do that I said I was going to do last episode? That was lower the music volume. I forgot to do that completely. Really should have done that. Yeah. Hopefully the music isn't too much of a problem. That's actually episodes 41 to 46. I had actually rendered at one point. I think I mentioned this a couple episodes back. And the volume was too low. I actually did the modifications of those videos in post to edit them. I actually lowered the volume based on the music, and apparently I ended up going way too low because everything else was just way too quiet for anyone to hear, even myself, after I got up on YouTube. I had to fix that issue. So that issue's been resolved, but it's definitely a weird one. Music's interesting. I like the music. What is this? Is this bleach wood? This should be bleach wood. Yeah, it's bleach wood with a purple leaf color. That's interesting. Did not expect purple leaf color on this. Hello. Alright, well, these guys are going to be fairly easy if I'm not mistaken, because of this weapon that we have. I don't foresee them being too much of a threat at all. I will say I'm going to have to use the pickaxe for mining over the weapon, just so this thing doesn't take more durability than it really needs to. I'm not sure how much durability it takes from destroying blocks and whatnot, but I would... Wow, I actually hit the rabbit. I don't think it would. Like that. I was doing that to destroy the snow block. To demonstrate that. I don't know how much durability it drops from that happening to the weapon. I'm not even sure how much it does to the force blade itself either, but I would like to avoid that kind of damage, if at all possible, in the future. Even if it does mean taking an extra swing at things with the pickaxe. Oh, they were easy to kill off. And what do we have in the grand treasure chest? We have a gray steel Arctic Scout hood, which we could actually equip. And I think we will. Simply because it's going to give us reduced damage in this area. Also, is there a chest over here? There is. I remember this. What side do you open from? Ah, here. Okay. Just a large wood chest, though. Nothing too special of a chest. Also, those quests that keep popping up at the top left there, they're not tracked. I looked. They're not tracked. But they keep popping up every once in a while for some weird reason. 2 for 1 bunny kill. Gotta love it. Alright, let's see. We got a cairn here. What exactly was a cairn again? I don't remember what a cairn was. I know of the term, I just don't remember exactly what a cairn was. If you know, feel free to let me know down below in the comments, because I'm curious. Hello, Rawbones. Unfortunately, the quest for you from last week is over. And this week's is for doors. Which, by the way, speaking of the doors, if you were unable to turn them in and you are playing this game along with me, please be aware that there are actually 2 different single door recipes. This one, if you look at the image, has this grate over the window. This is the wrong door. Do not craft these doors. Do not attempt to turn them in. If you look very carefully at the quest here, I guess you have to look at it here. If you look very closely at this, you can see that the door in this one is different than the one that the one I just showed. This one has more of a window at the very top and I guess like a plus sign is the best way to describe it. use that door instead. That's the only door that will work for turning into the quest. So be aware of this. It is a bit of a problem. I actually had to spend a few hours looking on why my doors couldn't get turned in, and after a bit of hunting and pecking, I was able to figure that out. And there's a chest in here somewhere apparently. What is this, by the way? Featherstone? Okay. Here's a chest. Okay. Apparently missed that running on the way up. Any other chests around here? No, but there is this that leads up onto the outside, and I don't think I recall seeing anything out here, but I could be mistaken. Oh, there's an enemy. Don't know how he got there, but okay. Let's just go ahead and take a drop on down here. So, what are your thoughts about the series? Anything you guys could recommend to improve the series overall? Maybe things you guys don't want to see over and over again? I'm sure the adventures are probably the most interesting part, but I know some people like building and whatnot. Or like that parkour thing. I know some people like watching people fail at that miserably. Or just kind of seeing, you know, interesting spots in the world as part of the exploration. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about this series in general. What you guys are interested in seeing and what not interested in seeing. The reason I ask this is because some of my previous episodes have been like 40 minutes in length. And I know I asked about how long you guys want to watch, or how long the videos are that you'd prefer. This said, if I do end up needing to cut something out, what should be my priorities? Pretty much what I'm getting to. What the hell was that? Oh hey, spitting plant! You are a creature I need to kill for the quest. I do have that quest though, right? Yeah, defeat 5 aggressive plants. Yeah, now those quests on the top left are gone. Never mind. I was about to say they're gone, and then they came back. Oh, by the way, hypothermia and hypothermia, the overheating and over cold effects, they're no longer in the game. It's why I'm able to run around right now in the night in an Arctic biome and not freeze to death. Also, this game in this area right now is not liking my computer. It's probably because of all these lights. There's way too many lights around here. If there's anyone out there that's ever done game dev, lights are very resource intensive. Yeah, they're, especially dynamic lightings, or ones that flicker at all. They are very, very resource intensive. If you ever played Gary's Mod or any of the Half-Life games and ever played a custom map with a bunch of lights, hello. I never played a map with a bunch of custom lights that kept turning on and off or what have you. You can experience some lag. It's because of how resource intensive lights are in a game. They're great. They really give atmosphere to a game, but they just require so much processing power when you have a bunch of them around. Just think about it. There's a light source here. Now this light source actually has to calculate how it's lighting up the edges of everything it hits. It sounds simple. It is simple. It's expensive. It's like going to a jewelry shop and trying to find a $10 item that, you know, that has all the bells and whistles of a $1,000 item. You might be able to find something, but it's not going to be very, very easy. Where am I attacking anymore? I don't even know. I've lost where the hell I had dropped down to. I thought I made it onto the edge, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I got pushed off. I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. Is there any other chests around here? It's my primary goal. Kill things and get chests. All of the chests. Watchtowers, by the way, are weird in this game. Like, it's not really a watchtower in my opinion. That's more of a an open air building. I think is a good term for it. Also, the hell? Is there not a doorway into this place? Is it just a gate? There's gotta be a way in here, right? No? Oh, okay, I was in the smoke. Thought maybe I got hit by something and the red screen flash happened. Is there nothing up here at all? It's been a while since we've been to one of these smaller villages, I guess you can call them. So I don't exactly remember everything that's here. Like, is there nothing below this at all? Doesn't look like it. And there's nothing under here either, huh? No, just a bunch of stone. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna move on to over here, and I gotta kill this guy. Hello. And you, apparently. I thought there was only one guy over here. I was mistaken. What's in the chest? Sky iron and... Wait, sky iron and loftwood. Loftwood, right. Not bleachwood. Did I catch myself there? I was going to say... Hello, plants! Oh god. Game. Why'd you lose focus on my mouse? I need to check to see if that bug's been reported. About the mouse losing... or the game losing capture on the mouse. Because it is a very annoying thing to have happen when you end up swiping your mouse off the game screen onto your monitor and you no longer have the game selected. Becomes a bit problematic when you just sit there for a moment looking at the sky, being attacked by an enemy when all of your armor is broken. I've had this happen before to me. A few times, actually. Thankfully, I don't think I've ever died from it, but it's definitely not a good feeling to have. I think I probably died from falling damage more than that issue. Wait, chest is on the minimap. Is it down here? Oh, it is. Hello. You guys mean very, very little to me. Thought there was a chest there in the corner, but apparently not. It's the particle effects of the light. Wait, is there something in here I left? Oh, I didn't grab any of that. I swear I hit the take all button. Wild Chill Town is the name of this place, so that means that the portal is in this area. Okay. I didn't actually pay attention to that. Hello, Archer. We still don't have a bow, by the way. We really need to get into having a bow at some point. We also need to finish off the Forest Mastery soon. Maybe next episode we'll work on that. So this isn't just another gateway, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. So we've done one full revolution around here once we hit up this place, though I think we have already. Maybe not. Oh no, all these watchtowers look the same. And is there no chest on this one? Is there really no chest in this one? Fine. Anything up here at all? No. No possible way for there to be anything up there. Well, maybe not no possible way. It is not likely they put a random chest to spawn on top of the roof of the watchtower. I got a couple enemies down there. I will destroy you to get out of my way. Just wanted to come along this edge, see if there's anything over here. Alright, we've got a lout down here. Oh, by the way, one thing I've discovered with this game, at least thus far, the Arctic charms and the forest charms and the other types of charms, they seem to drop more often in uncommon adventures than the common ones. So my issues of not having enough forest charms, for example, for the armor, when I ran through a uncommon adventure, which only takes an additional 4 green keystones to make one, I ended up finding I think 6 forest charms that one through. Gamerdu, I think maybe 1 or 2 if I'm lucky on a common adventure for a forest. So do keep that in mind. If you're ever trying to find charms and whatnot, I highly recommend going for the uncommon adventures over the common ones, because you're bound to get a lot more than you think. Not to mention the chest loot should be better in this type of difficulty. Though, this said, I keep finding chests with like a pumpkin and torch. Doesn't really help my cause on that claim. Like, at all. Alrighty. Where should we go? Where should we go? I'd imagine the portal was down over that way. Let's grab this chest before that guy comes and kills us. Hopefully, if the game wants to respawn. Thank you. This guy is stuck in the corner. Nothing? Okay. Moving on. Alright, over... Oh, we just ran past it. Over here. Should be the way to go, and that looks like stairs down. It's probably the portal room over there. If not, it's probably another level. Might be another level. Alright, y'all are dead. That was fast. This 3 times weapon, oh god, what the hell is this called? Shadow Steel Chill Spike. Does a lot of damage to Arctic mobs. I love it. Makes combat here so easy, and I think I've been hit, what, once maybe? That's why that helmet hasn't broken at all. And we just got 2 forest I gotta stop calling them forest. Arctic charms from those guys. Okay, so this is another level. Like half level, I guess you'd call it. Oh, there's one more guy over here. Be dead. Ah, there's the portal. Thought I could hear it somewhat. Like just there, my mouse just went off the monitor, or not the monitor, the game window. Just about accidentally clicked off the game. That could have been a problem. I actually wonder. It's because of inventory and stuff like that. Like it doesn't lock it on like I would expect it to. By the way, is my character saying shoo shoo? That's what it sounds like. Wow, that was fast. Fast and easy. Alright, what do we have in the end chest, or the boss chest, grand treasure chest over here? Again, nothing surprisingly of major interest. Kind of wish these uncommon adventures had a bit more worthwhile. Something like this, actually. The Great Steel Armor Plates. I mean, that is not, like, the best item in the world to find, but it's a lot better than finding pumpkins and torches and whatnot. Is there any more exploration to really be done around here? Maybe. I'm going to cut here for a brief moment. I'm going to come back in either when we're back on the home island or we found something of interest to actually explore. I also need to mine my way out here. And I would also like to do some mining. Oh, that's another thing I mentioned, or should mention. The keystone fragments, in the common ones, you can only find, or at least in my particular case, I could never find any of the other types of keystones in a common forest adventure, but as soon as I went to an uncommon one and did some mining, because that's how I was farming up most of the materials, I immediately found the whites and yellows and purple keystone fragments just fine. So that's another advantage the uncommon adventures have over over commons. So if you're ever looking for keystone fragments for another biome, I recommend doing uncommon adventures again in that particular case. If you have any information, by the way, to correct me on this, and any kind of proof for it, do let me know. Do let me know. Because I'm still trying to learn everything that was changed in Alpha 6, and I mean, I've gone over the change logs, but they don't really tell you every single detail that they changed. And I honestly couldn't blame them. They do change a lot from patch to patch, and considering this game is still in Alpha, I would expect nothing less of a few hundred changes to keep track of every patch. That just is not the easiest to do. Will you stop shooting me with the bow? Stop hitting me with arrows. Let's go and eat some food. Okay, I'm gonna cut out. Hopefully we find something of interest to actually hunt down and whatnot. Alrighty, we are back in the main island of ours, and explored a bit around, found a cave, got some more white keystone fragments, or Arctic keystone fragments. Apparently, they're not called white anymore. I was going to probably refer to them as by their color instead of a name like that, just because of how I am. We're waiting for 3 of these things to complete for a quest of ours, and I haven't actually mentioned this, but the cauldron recipes are instant craft for the food. There's no waiting time. I kind of feel like there should be a waiting time, even if it's like 3 seconds or 5 seconds or something like that. Food doesn't cook instantly. I don't know why it's instant. I don't know, just a weird thing with me and the food in this particular case. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't care too much. Oh wow, we actually got a lot of pumpkins in there. Those groundwood torches can be stacked. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quests to turn in, and that is it. Oh. Oh, wait, no, that's uncommon. Never mind. We were in an uncommon one. So let's head off to the city first while I turn these quests in, and we can go ahead and call it an episode here. Or, after that. Didn't really find anything else too interesting while caving. Found some bears and yetis, but that was about it. Other than that, nothing too important. Sounds like my sister may be home. Alright. Let's see. Quests over here. I merely went to the left because I'm still used to the old social hub, even though it's been quite a few episodes. Now I've recorded in Alpha 6. I still head over to the left immediately to go to the Explorers and Settler Guild over there, and then, you know, the middle was everything else. We just hit Explorer rank 11. Let's go ahead and pick up that quest there, and that one for now. Let's go ahead and apparently float in the sky for a moment. That was weird. Turn in the rest of our quests over here that we have. Alright. Apparently it was just that one. That's fine. Right, so the quest is turned in. Doesn't look like there's any quests here that I want at the moment, and we can accept up to 4 more quests right now. Wow. If that's the case, let's head on over here. Let's talk to you. Let's grab the Corrupted Bandits one. So we got 3 more, huh? Alright, so we got those 3. The only one that we need to keep in mind is Glimmerdark Mine Adventure. Glimmerdark Mine. Because I want to check out the Keystone Trader over here. It was over here, apparently. Keystone Trader. Glimmerstone Mine is not an option there. And what were the other ones called that we just picked up? Treetop Village, Skystone Castle, and Wolf Castle. Skystone Castle, we got one. Rare. Ooh, rare? Eesh. There's actually 2 options there. Would you like the rare Skystone Castle Keystone or the rare Skystone Castle Keystone? Both cost 4,200. We're gonna buy one. So we have the quest. We could do this at some point in the future. But I think we need to get full-on forest gear still for that, which means we need to get some gloves for that event. Before I feel like we're going to be safe enough in that particular situation, and mailbox is right here. Let's grab our guild reward for that adventure. Metal post, I believe we already grabbed. Did we not? We did. We already learned that. It's not a concern of mine anymore. And for Explorer rank 11, we got some ores, sun iron, blah blah blah. Actually, those ores will be very useful to us. We head on over here. There is actually quests related to the Sky Iron ores, are there not? There are. So let's go ahead and drop that one, for example, for now, and then grab that one, and then close up that, talk to it again, turn that in, and bam, there we go, another quest completed. But that'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to make a comment down below for what you guys want to see and what you guys prefer not to see, stuff like that, down below in the comment section. I look forward to responses, because I am trying to maybe streamline this series a bit more. Instead of having to spend 3 hours recording or rendering a 40-minute video. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not joking about the rendering time on that. I wish I was, but I'm not. But yeah, that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, take it easy.